Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen, and I hope you are doing well because it is Friday and it is June. So we are still reading from the Insect Tarot. Woo! And the Insect Tarot and the guidebook with them were created by Lauren Sherman of shermansplanet.com. And yes, the link is in the description below. And there's a lot of other cool things that Lauren does, as well as creating the Gallifreyan language that Frith, who gifted me these cards, she's a very dear friend, she uses the Gallifreyan circle language to create amazing circle art. And yes, the link to her Etsy shop is also in the description. What are you waiting for? Go check it out. It's so cool. And I won't keep you too long from there because we got to talk about our insect tarot and the amazing cards that are in it. Again, I don't know what insects and Gallifreyan language have to do with one another other than Lauren, but all is good with that, and I'm super interested to see what card we have on a happy Friday. So, oh, this is such a Friday card. I'm so excited. Okay, so it is the third card in the major arcana, fourth if you're counting the 0 of the Fool, but it is numbered with the Roman numeral of the 3, and it is the Empress. And here's another thing. The back of the companion guide, towards the back of the companion guide, there is another language in there, because apparently Lauren just can't stop making amazing languages. This says Empress. So, and actually I really like the look of that because, and I know maybe Lauren thought this long and hard about it, maybe not, but I'm reading into this, so awesome if this was in your intent. If not, you should totally go with it. But this Empress looks like there's a face there and like a big pregnant belly right there, and then sort of like a skirt or a tail or feet or something. But it to me doesn't just say Empress, it's the Empress in that pregnant state, in that fertile state. So I don't know if that was what was the thing that was going for, but it really does look like it. So I don't know. The Empress is typically a card of fertility, of abundance, of kind of nature and femininity. It also is one of those cards where you're like, that's a pregnancy card. If it comes up in a reading and it's surrounded by other cards that may indicate relationships, intimacy, family, things like that, this is like warning bells and like alarms and surprise and all this kind of stuff. This is the pregnancy card. That big time. There's a couple other cards in the tarot deck that are like, hey, you're pregnant. That's what's happening. But also, you could be very pregnant with ideas. You could have a new job opportunity coming up. So it doesn't always have to be like pregnant with a human being kind of pregnant. It can also be like, hey, you're very fertile right now with ideas or whatever it may be. Your brain is working at top speed kind of thing. It can be that too. It again depends on the cards that are surrounding it. So the Empress in this particular card has this beetle on here, and I'm pretty sure this is a beetle that I have seen crawling around my house. I'm not sure because in this case, the card itself is all yellow. It is not red like the beetle that I'm used to. So I'm kind of wondering though the if Lauren made this card yellow because the Empress does kind of lean into kind of the air sign sort of stuff of aesthetic and the kind of floaty atmospheric kind of thing. I don't know. But I do notice that the major arcana cards have some colors that are prominent and more prominent than others. So I don't really know for that one. I'm not going to make assumptions on that one. But yes, let's see what insect this is on the Empress. So, and I should be able to find it pretty quick since, we're right at the beginning of this. What I love about this is that it still sticks to the Rider-Waite symbolism-ish, and also sticks to the cards that are in the Rider-Waite deck. So if you are a Rider-Waite sort of person like I am, I kind of read mostly those kinds of cards, then this deck is probably going to be pretty conducive to your understanding. You won't be totally lost. So let's see. The Japanese red bug or the firebug. I think those are the ones that I see wandering around outside my house, but I'm not positive. So let's see what we've got for the Empress. This says most insects won't do more than leave a food source for their young before they move on or die. Firebugs, though, are tireless mothers. Oh, that's very nice. They're very maternal bugs. I like maternal bugs. That's lovely. So they commit their lives to taking care of their nymphs, carry them, protect them, spend hours retrieving perfectly ripe fruit from rare trees to feed their picky eaters until they're old enough to feed themselves. Of course, if you're babying them that much, it's going to take longer to kick them out of the nest. At least that's how it works with the human world. Anyway, so, okay, this is kind of sad though. Usually these bugs work themselves to death in service of their young. I know some people like that. So, how far are you willing to go for those who depend on you? And on the other hand, does the nourishment and abundance around you come from someone else? Okay, that's cool to look at it from that perspective as well. Not just, hey, this is the card that came up for me. Maybe I'm giving too much to others. I'm a very nurturing person, that kind of thing. It also is saying, hey, pay attention to where your food comes from. Pay attention to who is nurturing you. And I don't see that just in the like interpersonal sort of thing of family unit and like who brings the money home and who puts food on the table and who keeps the house clean and those kinds of things, but also as a global community, like where does your food come from? Do you know where? Do you know how to grow your own food? Do you know how to do this stuff? Do you know where your clothes come from? Do you know what sweatshop they're coming out of? That's the kind of stuff that I'm thinking about is like, what kind of chemicals are being put into the earth because of the lotions and potions and cosmetics that you're using? I like that. I like that that's an angle that is being taken on this. So thank you, Lauren, for that insightful bit for Friday. Also, I would like to say that as far as Friday cards go, I like the Empress because not only does the Empress mean, taking care of yourself and all of these, like, taking care of others, it is also taking care of yourself and taking a spa day for yourself. I do like that the Empress in a more typical card is depicted lounging on her couch with this beautiful stream going by and lots of flowers around her and all these things. And to me, that is how Friday should look. Absolutely. So, until next time, have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you next time. Bye!